What is good? What is good, YouTube? It's your girl Ace back in the cut with another video. I'm sorry if y'all hear some wind right now, but today, y'all, I just pulled out my phone. Like, I'm gonna make this video real quick, but some real stuff. I just want to let y'all know that this year is the year of transformation. Last year was the year of clear vision, of exposure. If you didn't face your reality last year, then you got a cold, hard truth coming to you this year. Like a real cold hard, because it's gonna be even worse this year. Y'all already see that on the 6th, a couple days ago, that they had all this stuff on the news about riots and shit, about the, at the Capitol and stuff. Don't pay attention to none of that. Focus on yourself. Focus on who you're trying to become and focus on bettering yourself and the people around you. Support the people around you. Support yourself. And ultimately, I just want to say, leave no room for doubt. Leave no room for doubt. Like, that's really been my goal this year, is just to work so hard that there is no doubt that I won't make it to the level that I want to reach. Like, work and be persistent, be consistent, and put your energy into it. But don't do it if you don't feel like it's not what you really want to do, unless it's what you have to do, unless it's an obligation. But make sure that y'all really prioritize yourself this year and get yourself in the right mind frame. Take the right mind frame. Figure out what your purpose is. Even if you don't figure out what your purpose is, do things with intention. Do things purposefully. Like, don't just do something just because. Do it because you feel like it's gonna benefit you in the long run, or if it's gonna make you happy. The main thing is to make sure that whatever you're doing, that you're happy whenever you're doing, because if you're not smiling while you're doing it, you're not doing the right thing. I had to come to a conclusion with that with myself. I was going really hard with my reaction videos, posting every single day. I hadn't missed a day in December until like the end, because I really burnt myself out trying to kill myself to reach a certain amount of subscribers, to maintain a certain amount of daily views. And while I was doing that, I was being very consistent. I never got out of the 1,000 views a day. I never went over 1,000. What was the highest? Probably like 1,800 views in a day. But I never broke out of that, no matter how many videos I posted, right? And the only thing good out of that right now is that, like, my videos still haven't went under 1,000 views in a day. I still haven't went under 1,000 daily views, and I haven't been posted. I haven't posted in like a week. That's the only good thing about it, but I don't really care at this point. I don't care if it drops to 0 views a day, because I'm ready to reroute myself and put myself back on the right track so I can go do what I really want to do. Like, I started doing Spanish videos, and nothing wrong with Spanish videos. I really enjoyed my experience, but it's not something that I should have tried to do fully and long term. Not because it wasn't a good thing. Like, I feel like, yeah, maybe one day it could have blown up, but I don't want it to, I didn't want it to be like a kick in the face every day. Like, oh man, you gotta do these Spanish videos. I'm going on there, I'm not even understanding what these people are saying, and I'm enjoying their culture, I'm enjoying all of it, but you could obviously see, like, in some of my videos, my energy just wasn't there, because it's not really what I wanted to do. I want to do way more different stuff on YouTube than trying to react to things just in general. Like, I don't want to only do reaction videos. I want to be a content creator. I want to be able to inspire people, motivate people. So it just wasn't it for me. So right now, even like, I probably would lose a lot of subscribers, because majority of my subscribers come from like Argentina and speak Spanish. So when I switch up my channel, I'm probably gonna lose a whole bunch of subscribers. Oh well, they wasn't down from the get-go. They wasn't down from the get-go. They only supported my content, they didn't support me. So it is what it is. But I just wanted to let y'all know, how I was feeling today on this day, January 9th. My birthday was 4 days ago. Just turned 17, so obviously I'm feeling like, I'm feeling different. I'm feeling a different type of eccentricity, if that's even a word for it. It's the new year, my birthday's Capricorn season, we a new occurring age. I'm just feeling a whole bunch of new emotions, I know a lot of y'all probably have been feeling the same way as me, wanting to break out of whatever it is what you want to do. You're not feeling the same about the stuff that you used to love. You just feeling like you could do more. I always felt like I could do more. And this year, just been my goal not to waste none of my potential. Like I don't want to play around with none of my potential. But I also want to put my potential energy into the right spaces. I don't want to just go ahead and start doing 1,000 things at once. I feel like I got to come to the conclusion with myself, and y'all should as well. Like, choose 1, 2, maybe 3 things that you really, really, really want to focus on this year. And it might take 1/4 of the year for you to get that one thing done, but then you got the rest of the year to get the other 2 things done. But take your time. Take your time. There's no rush. I know it may feel like the world is about to end. It's just a lot of is gonna happen. A lot of stuff is gonna happen. So y'all gotta stay aware. Y'all gotta keep your eyes open to everything that's going on, but at the same time focus on yourself. Like, I was watching the news the other day with my class because my teacher, he turned it on, and the whole time I'm like, man, this stuff is, it's bogus. I don't want to see it. It's gonna mess with my energy, and it's just a puppet show. I don't want to see all this stuff that's going on in the news because it's not real to me, right? And I'm at the same time, I'm like, this is exactly why you should pay attention. That's exactly why you should pay attention, because what they're showing you, you got to pay attention, but don't put your energy into it, because you want to be aware of what's going on, but at the same time, do not feed your energy into it, because that's what they want. They want you to feed them your energy. Just pay attention so that you can stay aware and that you can stay 10 steps ahead of the people, 10 steps ahead of them bots. It's a bot army coming, y'all. So make sure that y'all staying 10 steps ahead so we can get to the forefront of the battle line. You feel me? I don't even know what I'm talking about in here, but y'all feel what I'm saying. Like, pay attention still pay attention, and just really focus on yourself this year. Focus on bettering yourself, bettering the people around you, supporting the people around you. True, genuine support. Stop hating. Stop feeling a little bit of jealousy. Even me, myself, because I'm a Capricorn. I love to be at the top. I only want to make it to the top. I want to be the best. So sometimes when I see people, I don't get like oh man, they shouldn't have that, none of that. I just be like, dang, I wish that could be me. So I'm just trying to figure out every day what I can do to try to get to that stature or level, or what I see. And social media is just so intoxicating, because you see everybody living their lives, and you look at the timeline, it might be like they started doing that 2 years ago, and I'm like, dang, 2 years? That's not that long, but it is that long. It's a lot of days that you gotta go through, a lot of processes, a lot of mood swings, a lot of emotion throughout the 2 years before you even hit that goal. And some of y'all might drop. They might drop at 3 months, 6 months into doing whatever you're doing. You don't think that they didn't want to quit at some point, but they kept going, and that's why 2 years later, it took time. Everything takes time. Everything a matter of time. It took time, but they ultimately got to their goal. So I just want you to take that time this year and transform into the best, purest version of yourself organically. And organically pure, it takes time. It takes time for purity and organic, an organic evolution. So keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind.